Welcome to DatamineHub, a platform to collect, track, and analyze data for all industries. In this video, we explain field types in detail and how to use each type. When we add a field to a template or add a field to a sheet, there are multiple types to choose from. So how do we choose the right field type? DatamineHub currently supports 8 field types. BTW, if you need other types, please feel free to contact us for advice. These 8 types are text, number, decimal, money, date time, text area, options, formula. Text is also the most common string of characters. For example, name, description, title, etc. Number is a positive integer, such as quantity. Decimal is a floating point number, which has a decimal part, such as 3.14. Money is decimal too, but it has an additional currency symbol. If you specify your data type as money, you can set a currency symbol, such as US dollars. Date time represents date and time, such as the purchase time of a product. Text area is text too, but it is generally used to represent longer text, such as product descriptions. Setting text area will have a larger input box on the operation interface, and OCR can be used on our mobile app, that is, taking a photo through the camera and converting the photo content into text. Options is a drop-down list. The most common use case is category. Set the data type as options can pre-specify several different values, so that when adding an item, you only need to select from the drop-down box, without having to enter the same value every time. Formula is a very powerful function. For example, the total price is equal to the unit price multiplied by the quantity. So you can set the total price to a formula type. When you provide the values of the unit price and quantity fields, the total price will be automatically calculated, and you don't have to use a calculator to calculate it again. The power of formula is not limited to this. You can construct any complex expression as long as it is mathematically reasonable. For example, to calculate ROI, it is equal to the sales price minus the cost, divided by the cost, and finally multiplied by 100 to get a percentage. With formula, you can do this. The operation of text, number, and decimal is relatively straightforward. When we add a field, specify the field as text, number, or decimal. Enter the corresponding value in the input box of add item. Regarding text area, it can provide long text input. For example, on our web app, the input box is multi-line. On the mobile app, the input box is also multi-line. At the same time, in order to facilitate the operation on the mobile phone, an OCR function is provided. Click the camera icon on the side. You can take a photo with the mobile phone camera, and then use the image-to-text function of our mobile app to extract the problem in the picture. Let's take a specific example. For example, the left side is a picture with some text. When we click the camera icon on the mobile app and take a photo of the picture, the app will automatically extract the text in the picture, as shown in the mobile app on the right. Because text extraction may not be 100% accurate, it will be affected by many factors, such as the clarity, angle, complexity of the picture. Therefore, our mobile app will provide an editing box, and you only need to spend a little time to correct the mistakes, which is much faster than typing each word. Date time is also relatively simple. You select the date in the date time picker, and the default time is your current time. If you need to change the time, click the clock icon and select your time. Clicking the calendar icon will return to the date selection. Finally, click the select button to confirm. Money is also decimal, but with an additional currency unit. When adding a field, select the field type as money, and there will be an additional drop-down box that allows us to select the currency unit, such as the common US dollar, euro, yen, etc. If the currency unit you need is not in the list, it doesn't matter. You can select other, and then there will be an input box for you to enter the currency name you need. When adding an item to the sheet, as shown in the right figure, a dollar currency symbol appears in front of the price input box. For a given field, when you just need several limited values, you can use options. The most common ones are category and supplier lists. Select options in the add field box, and you will be asked to provide additional values for the options list. Enter the actual value in the input box and click the plus icon to add it to the list. The first one added will be used as the default value, which means that when you add an item to the sheet, the first value is the value of the field. You can edit it by clicking the pencil icon to change the value of the option or the default option. The trash icon allows you to delete it. In this example, when adding an item to the sheet, the default value of supplier is Walmart, and we don't need to select it specifically. If it is a different value, we need to select it from the drop-down box, or we can modify the field to change the default value. Formula is very powerful, and it is also slightly more complicated than other types. We have the specific video to explain the use of formula. Please check the field formula video and document. Thank you for watching. You can continue to watch our other videos and documents, and if you have any questions, you can always contact us.